always want to say you sexy for a big girl. No, baby, I'm sexy, period. I'm sexy, exclamation. I'm sexy. I'm sexy.
Hey YouTube, hey, I know, yes, I've been gone for a minute and I do apologize. Happy New Year, everyone. I know it's like February. I'm just coming back to say Happy New Year, but I've been gone for a couple months and it's been very hectic. I really have no excuse, but your girl is back. So I will be doing a makeup tutorial for y'all today, and I promise to not be as long this time, not to be like a hour at all, okay? So the first things first I'm gonna do is my brows, okay? Have my little spoolie. These are like some disposable spoolies you can get them off Shein. Actually ordered some from Shein. Okay, I'm about to go in and got to be today. Can't be bothered today, so draw my brows on when I want them. Normally I don't go this far out. With the front of my brow, but I mean it just happened. So easy. So you go a little more lighter at the front. Some little strokes, and then I fill my entire brow in. I always go crazy with my brows at first, and then they get fixed afterwards. So not too premium brows, guys. This is why I had to do brows for foundation, because I go a little crazy at first. Okay? So you can see. So this is my brows at first. So I'll go back in with a spoolie. It's my spoolie brush. So I take my angled brush and my LA Girl Pro Concealer and I spread that across my lids, okay? To kind of give my eyeshadow a really good base. So I spread it on both my lids. Then I go ahead with my foundation in my Maybelline Fit Me and my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Mahogany. I mix the two and I try to get it as close as my skin tone as possible. It might seem a little bit dark, but trust me, it actually isn't. So I do this at the top of my brows while I use my lighter shade of my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Cool Beige or Medium Beige, I believe, on the bottom of my brows, because I hate the halo brow effect, okay? Alright, so then I use my Sacha Buttercup setting powder to set the concealer paste on my lids with my beauty blender, and I pat that in on both lids. Guys, I forgot to film when I just started to do my eyeshadow, but I get this burgundy and brown and I'm gonna put that in the crease of my lid and I'm gonna bring it up a bit. So let's go in for the kill with the cut crease. So I get this brush, this flat tip brush, and I get my LA Girl Pro Concealer back in the shade Medium Beige, guys. Yes, Medium Beige. And I take my time to cut my crease. I might not use the same method as everyone else or a lot of MUAs, but I do this in my own way and try to get it as precise as possible. So Beauty Creations eyeshadow palette come back in play, and I'm using this gold shimmery color, and I'm gonna pack that into the cut crease that I just created, and then I'm gonna do that for both my lips.
You should be vibing.
My next step is I'm going in with my Sasha mattifier face primer, and I'm gonna use that to prime my oily skin. I always use a mattifying base because, trust me guys, after a couple hours, this is a grease pan here. Grease pan. Then I use my Sasha Buttercup setting powder again, and I set my T-zone, my under eyes, my nose, and the top of my lip, and also below my lip, just a little bit, okay? Now it's foundation time, so I go back in with my shade 338 Spicy Brown Maybelline Foundation Fit Me and my Mahogany in my LA Girl Pro Concealer. I mix those two together because, you know, my neck and my face are a little bit dark, and I like to try to let them, you know, at least have a little synchronization going on in color. And I use this with my beauty blender and blend, blend, blend. The Sasha Fix It spray to set all that foundation in, and then now I'm gonna go in with my eyeliner by Black Radiance and just give myself a little nice winged liner. Okay, let's go. We go in with my favorite lashes at the moment. They're so fluffy, they're so, like, the volume is crazy. I just love them. Okay, so I'm gonna use my hair glue. Yes guys, I know hair glue is a little bit ghetto, but that's what I love using because it keeps my lashes in place. And then I'm gonna place them on. Then we go back in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn to conceal my face. we go in with the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette, and I contour my nose, my cheek, and my forehead. So I take my fluffy brush and my Black Radiance Contour Palette and I contour my face, my cheeks, my forehead, just to give my face a little bit of a dimension, okay? Then I'm gonna go back in with Sasha setting powder to set my face exactly where I need to. Then we're gonna use my brown pencil and just line my lips. Then I take my fluffy brush and I blend in all the setting powder into my face. So we're going to take my Jordana pressed powder in the shade Honey Amber to set all that setting powder that we just placed on the face. But first we're going to set it in with the Sasha Fix It spray first. Okay, and then now we're going to go in with the pressed powder. So you guys see I use my setting spray a lot to lock everything that I place on my face in. Then I take my liquid black eyeliner and do my full beauty marks. Guys, I had on red lipstick and I hated it so much, so you know I'm gonna change that up. But I use my Beauty Creations palette again in the shade Pink to just really do some blush. Yes guys, make that cheek rosy and pink, but don't overdo it, guys. Don't overdo it. Black Radiance Contour Palette. I'm going to use the highlighter and just highlight the high points of my face, which are my cheeks, and then I bring it down the bridge of my nose. Then I use it at the tip of my nose and a little bit on my forehead and on my cupid's bow on my lip. So you guys can see I'm just really going back over where I placed my contour and blending it more into my skin. So we're now going to gonna take back our Beauty Creations palette and we're gonna use this black shade to smoke out our under eyes. And we take this Santi highlighter palette and I use it to put just a little dab of the highlighter, the gold highlighter. As you can see in the amount, I use it the most, guys. It is my favorite shade to put where my tear ducts are. Okay, right there. Give it a little bit of a pop, you know. Now we take the burgundy shade and we're gonna use that under where we smoked out to give a nice little color, okay? Then go back in with the gold color to put it right where I have the arch of my eyebrow, right where the bone is, and just highlight it just a little bit. Guys, I hated the red lip. It did not do anything for me. I hated it so much, so I had to rub it right off and go back to square one with my lips. So I had to, you know, line it over, and then I applied my nude lip.
When my name is
this is my final look, guys.